Welcome to Yoga Nidra. Lie down or find a comfortable space to sit. Find your comfortable position. See if there is anything that you can do to be 5 to 10% more comfortable. Become aware of your breath. Notice. Is the inhale warm or cool? Is the exhale warm or cool? Notice the sensation. With the breath, count down from 27 to 1. Allow your body to become a radiant being of sensation. First, starting with the mouth, the tongue, the roof of the mouth, the back of the teeth, inside of the cheeks, taste buds, the lips. Bring awareness back to breath, noticing whether the inhale is warm or the exhale. Feel the air as it travels down through your nostrils, into your nose, down your throat, and into the lungs. Notice if the air feels cool or warm on the exhale. Noticing if the air feels cool or warm on the inhale. Feeling the lungs and the ribs expand and contract. Then bringing the attention to the ears. Noticing a sound in the furthest distance, releasing the need or want to define. Notice a sound in the furthest distance, just as the observer, just as the witness. Then notice a sound within this block, once again releasing any need to define, just hearing a sound within this block. Then noticing a sound within this building, just noticing, observing, being the witness. Then notice the sounds within this room, observing, witnessing. Then notice the sounds around you. Notice the sound of my voice. Then bringing your attention to the eardrum, the ear canal, the outer architecture of the ear. All of the elements of the ear allow you to hear the sound in the furthest distance, as well as the sounds within this room. Then notice the sensation of your eyes as they rest within their sockets, with your lids closed, noticing whether it is warm and comfortable darkness, a texture, a sensation, or what else may arise. And allowing any sounds from the outside world to coexist. If you notice your attention drawn to a sound or noise, allow it to take your attention deeper within and draw you deeper within your practice. Noticing the sensation behind the eyes. Is it a color, a texture, a comfort? comfortable darkness or another sensation. As we go through this practice, of course, you can move or adjust. What I would like to encourage you to do before doing so is just be the observer, witnessing the sensation before creating the adjustment, because sometimes we just need a little extra attention. Noticing, observing the sensations of laying upon your mat and whatever props that you are using. Notice the sensations of the hands and the heels, the back of the head, the ankles. Now it is time to allow your sankalpa to arise. Your sankalpa is your heart's deepest desire or intention. Say it to yourself 3 times silently in positive present tense. For example, you might want to be healthy, so you may say, I am healthy. You might be working on something towards work, and you may say, I am successful. Just finding the sankalpa, allowing it to arise, mention it to yourself, silently in positive present tense. Bringing your attention back to breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Repeating silently to yourself after me. I am awake, I am alert, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake, I am alert, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake, I am alert, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Allowing the breath to travel wherever it needs to go. In a moment, I'm going to guide you through your body. I will mention one area of the body, and you can choose to mention it silently to yourself, or just follow along. We will begin on the right side, the auspicious side, the sole of your right foot, the right little toe, the right ring toe, the right middle toe, the right second toe, the big toe, the top of the right foot, the right shin, the right calf, the right knee, front and back of the right thigh, the right hip, the right side of the torso, the right side of the back, the right shoulder, the right bicep, the inside of the right elbow, the right forearm, the palm of the right hand, the right pinky, the right ring finger, the right middle finger, the right pointer finger, the right thumb, the back of the right hand, the back of the right arm, the right outside of the elbow, the right tricep, the back of the shoulder, the right side of the neck, the right side of the jaw, the right temple, the right cheek, the right nostril, the right side of the head. The left side of the head, the left temple, the left cheek, the left side of the jaw, the left side of the neck, the top of the left shoulder, the back of the left shoulder, the front of the left shoulder, the left bicep, inside the left elbow, the inside of the left arm, the left palm, the left pinky finger, the left ring finger, the left middle finger, the left pointer finger, the left thumb, the back of the left hand, the back of the left arm, the left outside of the elbow, the left tricep, the left shoulder, the left side of the torso, the left hip, the front and back of the left thigh, the front and back of the left knee, the left shin, the left calf, the left heel of the left foot, the sole of the left foot, the left big toe, the left pointer toe, the left middle toe, the left ring toe, the left pinky toe, the top of the left foot, through the front of the left leg to the pelvic floor, up through the left side of the torso, the left arm, back to the pelvic floor, to the right side of the torso, the right arm, then allowing the left and the right side to meet in the middle of the torso, the right side of the neck, the left side of the neck, the middle of the neck, the tip of the chin, the tip of the nose, tip of the ears, the top of the head, the back of the head, the back of the neck, the upper back, the mid back, the lower back, the glutes, the back of both thighs, the back of the knees, the calves, and the heels pressing into the ground. Bringing attention to the breath, noticing whether the inhale is warm or cool, and the exhale its opposite. Imagine, picture, or pretend, if you are willing, that you are able to observe yourself like a fly on the ceiling. Taking a moment to imagine a fly's point of view, noticing the placement of your legs, your arms, your hair, your clothes or props. From this view, noticing the quality of the breath. See if you can observe from a third-party point of view what you look like breathing, the props, your facial expression. Imagining connecting once again to the sensations of the body. Repeating after me silently to yourself. I am awake, I am alert, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake, I am alert, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake, I am alert, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Returning the attention back to breath, while being attentive to the breath, counting to yourself from 27 to 1. Perhaps it follows your breath, perhaps you are merely counting. Continuing to focus on the numbers. If you lose track, just start over at 27. Allowing each and every breath to take you deeper within. If a thought draws you away from counting, starting over at 27. If a distraction takes you away from your numbers, go back to 27. Continuing to count all the way down from 27 to 1. Whether you have gotten to 1 or not, move forward. Bring the attention back to breath. Imagine the sensation of cold, something very cold, 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 cold. Then imagine the sensation of hot, something very hot, 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 hot. Then going back to cold, then back to hot, cold and hot, and hot and cold and hot, until you find that space between of equanimity and balance, that perfect space for you. Imagine the sensation of loud, very loud, 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 loud. Then the sensation of quiet, very quiet, 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 quiet. Bouncing back and forth between loud and quiet and quiet and loud and loud and quiet, until you find that space between of equanimity and balance, the perfect space for you. Imagining the sensation of heavy, very heavy, 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 heavy. And then imagine the sensation of light, very light, 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 bouncing back and forth between light and heavy and light and light and heavy, until you find the space between, the place of equanimity and balance. Then bringing your sensation back to breath, allowing each breath that you draw to take you deeper within, to that rich tapestry of your imagination, your subconscious mind, your unconscious mind. Taking a moment here to notice the sensations that arise within the silence, being the observer and the witness to the sensations as they arise within my silence. Before we move forward, see if there's anything you need to do to be 5 to 10% more comfortable, moving and adjusting according to your needs. When you find your comfort again, sinking in. See if you can feel the gravity of your mat, allowing it to support you as well as your props, allowing the breath to support you, allowing your sensations to support you. Bringing your attention back to breath. Some say the heart is a temple-like structure. Just take a moment to see what that feels like, being the witness to the idea that the heart is a temple-like structure. Then imagining if it were a temple-like structure, what your heart center would look like, be like, feel like. warm tones, cool stone, or something completely different. Imagine what it would be like if your heart center was a temple-like structure. Would it be wide and expansive, or small and intimate? Just imagine, picture, or pretend that there is a candle somewhere within that temple structure. Observing, seeing, watching the candle. As the flame flickers, or perhaps feeling the sensation of the warmth the candle brings. Watching as the flame dances one way, then another. Is it one candle or many? And how does the light of the candle change the contours, the shapes, the lighting of the temple-like structure? As you are in this temple of the heart, begin to feel the sensation or experience a sense of unconditional positive regard, unconditional love and acceptance. Just observing as the witness what sensations of unconditional positive regard, unconditional love and acceptance would be like. What would that feel like? Take the moment to experience. What if you were to explore this place and space? Of unconditional positive regard and unconditional love. Is this temple intended for one visitor at a time, or do you welcome others there? There is no wrong answer, only your answer. The true answer, the authentic answer. Returning your attention back to breath. The inhale and exhale. See if you can draw your attention even further within. The loudest sensation within the body. The loudest sensation within the spirit. The loudest sensation within the soul. Repeating after me silently to yourself. I am awake. I am alert. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake. I am alert. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake. I am alert. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Taking with you from the temple whatever serves, and leaving behind whatever does not. Then creating the image or the sensation of a beautiful forest filled with warmth, the softness of the breeze flowing through the trees, hearing water in the background. Observing that special quiet that comes with forested areas. The birds, the squirrels, or whatever animals you would invite within your forested area. hearing the soothing sounds of the breeze through the leaves of the trees, feeling that light, warm breeze. When you go to a place like this, there's a level of peace that arises. Who knows whether it rises from the ground you are standing upon, the trees that surround, or the sun that is shining. Imagine standing in this beautiful forest and finding some cover, and standing under the cover and observing beautiful, large raindrops. Observing as the rain hits the forest floor and creates puddles of water. You are safe, dry, and secure, observing all of the life and action that is around. The sun comes out and dries up all the water. Imagine some time has passed, and a place on the forest floor that had just been dirt. A bright, colorful green leaf emerges. Then that green leaf is followed by another leaf and then some more. At this stage, it is hard to determine what kind of plant this is. It could be a tree, it could be a rosebush, it could be a weed, it could be anything. Taking a moment to observe the plant as it begins to grow from a seed to a seedling, and from a seedling to a mature plant. It is now obvious what kind of plant it is. Whether it's a flower or a tree or something in between. Imagine, picture, pretend, sensate, or conceptualize that the plant has become fully grown. Whether it's a tree or something else, it has one desire. That desire is to share itself with the world. So it creates seeds. Those seeds are distributed by the wind or birds, or perhaps in the fur of some animal that climbs a tree, and that seed drops to the ground and grows a new plant. Perhaps that was its origin story. Imagine, picture, pretend, sensate, or conceptualize, if you will, that happening. Or see if you can form the idea of that sort of thing happening. Then returning your attention back to breath, the inhale and the exhale, taking with you from this journey whatever serves and leaving behind whatever does not. Allow yourself to be a radiant being of sensations or emotions. Allow whatever senses have been activated through your journey to arise, and just be the observer, the witness, having non-attachment. Then returning the attention back to breath, the inhale and the exhale, observing the sensation. And now it is time to allow your Sankalpa to arise. Your Sankalpa is your heart's deepest desire or intention. Your Sankalpa is the same as it was at the beginning of our practice. Say it to yourself 3 times silently in positive present tense, allowing it to arise, mentioning it to yourself silently in positive present tense 3 times. Then returning your attention back to breath, the inhale and the exhale, observing the sensation. The process of Yoga Nidra has come to an end. It is time to be awake and cognizant of the outside world, taking with you whatever serves and leave behind whatever does not. Wiggle your fingers and toes, rotate your wrists and ankles, stretch one way or another, inhaling and exhaling. And then however your body wants to come back to an upright position, doing so. Feeling whatever sounds like it would feel good for your body to do right now, in this moment. Perhaps stretching, perhaps breathing, perhaps assuming a pose. Taking a moment to be the observer. Notice what it is your body is saying it needs right now from this place of equanimity and balance. Thank you for allowing me to lead you through this journey.